My name is Tarmack, and this is your game industry news wrap-up for the week of October 10th, 2015. The most disenfranchised gamers that have ever existed over at the Halflife subreddit got worked into a tizzy over a file named hl3.txt that was pushed out by Valve with a Dota 2 patch. It has some interesting references to VR movement, field of view, and other FPS kinds of aspects. The contentions are that it's probably an old file from back when the game was in development, but then why does it mention VR? Reddit user Creepy Matt said it best, "Can't wait to be disappointed." I'm sure that some viewers will want me to stop talking about CD Projekt Red. Well, tough. Patch 1.1 of The Witcher 3 arrived with an odd 17GB download size and a huge number of fixes, pages and pages of patch notes. So let's tally this up. An amazingly detailed game with very little filler, 10 patches, numerous pieces of admittedly mostly cosmetic for EDLC, we're only a few months past the game's release date, and a new 10+ hour DLC expansion is about to be launched for an $8 full price. Their shareholders must be pissed that they're being so consumer friendly and making so many gamers happy. Right. The United Nations is under fire from the Entertainment Software Association. For those confused, the ESA is the one in the pocket of the big publishers, not the one focused on consumer rights. The UN put out a report called Cyber Violence Against Women and Girls. Now, personally, it seems to me that attaching the word violence to non-physical interactions harms the impact of the word, but my opinion is irrelevant here. The ESA attacked the article due to its use of numerous discredited other articles and poorly cited sources. My favorite part was where, in the official United Nations published report, the author cited a file on their own hard drive. That's kind of like driving away from the gas station with the nozzle still in your tank. Riot has banned G2A, the grey market game key reseller, from sponsoring League of Legends teams. Teams were brought along for the ride over quite a few weeks so that they weren't hit with any last-minute surprises. Earlier this year, Kinguin also got out of the team sponsorship game, though theirs was by choice. The situation with Riot involves G2A having links on their site to third-party League account sellers. G2A obviously felt that third-party League account sellers were worth more than sponsoring major esports teams, though. It appears that reputation isn't important to them. Of course, gamers don't seem to care as long as they can buy cheap games. Gamestop has inked a deal with Valve to be the exclusive retailer selling Steam machines and the Steam controller in the United States. This just weeks after refusing to sell an Xbox One bundle that included a single digital game. They're the exclusive retailer selling a game design whose clear end goal is the termination of GameStop's business model. I wonder how that conversation began. Oh, you mean this isn't a new console with discs that we can resell used? Konami is selling insurance for your forward operating bases in Metal Gear Solid 5. That is not a joke. Well, it is a joke, but it's also real. Oh, and you can pay to construct new platforms on the forward operating base faster because why the hell not? And their Pachinko division filed a trademark for Big Boss so you can get all of your gambling and Metal Gear Solid fixins in at the same time. Juniper Research conducted a study on video game revenues and concluded that the PC market digital sales account for 42% of all video game revenue this year. 42% of over $80 billion. This of course includes mobile, but it's a very interesting indicator that could push us in the direction of more PC-focused titles. And by 2018, the entire video game industry will be in the range of $100 billion in revenue. For context though, Microsoft's revenue for all business lines in 2015 was $93 billion. Video games still have a long way to go. CitizenCon just happened for all those excited for Star Citizen. They posted a Star Marine teaser. You know what? Screw it. No, I'm done. No more Star Citizen. Somebody let me know when it comes out and is actually a game, not just a money-generating sunk cost fallacy hype machine. And last but not least, Wikileaks posted the intellectual property section of the Trans-Pacific Partnership Agreement. Feature Creep this week will focus on that topic and how the video game industry will be affected. This one is really no joking matter, so check back for that video in a day or so. This has been your game industry news wrap-up for the week of October 10th, 2015. I'm Tarmack. Thanks for watching.